back, you guys. I wasn't for sure that it was recording or not. It wasn't going and it had beeped. Okay, so today we're talking about your CRM. Your CRM is called, what a CRM is a customer relationship management software. Okay, so you can use, some people use their email marketing software for this because they can go into each subscriber. You just have to know, you have to be able to correlate what their email address and their name is, and you can go in and keep notes and things like that in there, even with MailerLite. I totally like to use something different. Okay, so I like to use, I've used them all. I've used Trello, I've used ClickUp, I've used Asana, and the one I really like the best is ClickUp, because it's actually the best one there is, but it has a lot. You have to know tech really well to get it set up and to learn it and to know how to use it and manage it. But I like it because whenever you start hiring a team, if you hire a VA who uses time to calculate their payment for you, it has that incorporated in there. So what a CRM does is it allows you to be clear on the projects that you're working on in your business. So I've told you before, like, you're going to have systems and processes that you use in your business, and when you hire on team members, when you get ready to scale, you're going to have those systems and processes in your CRM, so it's easy for them to just pick up what it is that you want them to do, and they carry on that process. Okay, and so a CRM helps you not only just manage your customer relationship, but it helps you to keep track of the projects that you have going on in your business. Because we've talked about, in your business planning, you have 11 or 12 different areas of business that you're responsible for, right? You have marketing, you have sales, you have multiple areas of business that you're doing things and creating projects and doing different things. And so in order to keep track of all that, you want to have some kind of system in place and software in place to use that if you're a digital person. Like, if not, you want to keep track of it on paper. But if you're hiring people into your business to grow a team and scale, it makes more sense to have it online so everybody can have that access to it, right? And so that you can pinpoint who's working on what, and you really become that CEO managing your business, telling people what to do and everything else. And so it makes it easy for that. But I'll also, the CRM is where I keep up with my 5C pipeline. Okay, and so we're going to talk about that when we get to marketing. But the 5C pipeline is when you're doing organic marketing and you really need to keep track of those customer relationships and where they are on the journey to becoming that customer of yours, right? So when you're building an organic business, like, relationships are the key to building that business. And so you need to keep track and keep notes of each person you're talking to know where they are in that journey with you, and to be able to move them from one thing to the next, so that you know what that next step is for them to take, and what you're inviting them to, and different things, and how you're serving them and helping them. Just like we've talked about, between awareness, nurturing, and sales, you're going to talk to those people in the cold, warm, and hot markets a little bit differently. And so you want to be able to keep good notes on those people in order to truly, be keeping track of where they are on the journey and how you're speaking to them throughout the journey. Okay, and to know where they are on that journey. So a CRM is how you keep track of all these things. Okay, like I mentioned, there's ClickUp, there's Asana, there is Trello. If you're just getting started, you might want to start with Trello because it's super easy. It really depends on what you like to use. If you like to use boards, that's what Trello is, and it uses boards and it has the calendar method. But I like ClickUp because it's list view. You can literally see it all listed out, and then you can move people from one list to another, and I like that form better. That works for me a whole lot better. But I've also used Asana, and it's both ways. You can see it both ways. It really just depends on you and what you like. Again, it's something just to try out. Again, there are different price ranges with the different things. I personally only have 5 different things in ClickUp that I keep up with in my business. But I also use Asana for things too. I like Asana as well, and it helps me to have things organized for myself versus my team. But for ClickUp, I like being able to do things with my team in there. It's totally up to you. Just look at those, look at the different prices of each, see what suits your business best. Trello can be used for free, and then they all have free options. But again, you need to see what's going to work best for your business. When I very first started out in network marketing, I was using Streak with Google, but then they changed it to only allow you to have 50 entries on your CRM before you had to start purchasing and paying for it. And so that no longer really is an option for anybody, because most people talk to more than 50 people and get them through their pipeline. And so, just be aware of that and look into the different packages and see what's going to best benefit you. But know this is something that you're going to want for the long term of your business, so that when you get team members, it's easy, it's a breeze to bring in new team members, scale your business, and them just take over parts of your business, because it's all there. Your systems and processes are in there, and it's easily defined to them what they need to be doing and how they need to be doing it in your business, because they're literally coming in and just doing what works for your business and carrying that out, right? And so whenever you use a CRM, everything's already in there, and they're just continuing on out with what you're used to doing. Just like your social media management, like you already have it in there of how you're operating, and they just continue on with that, and you create tasks in there for them and different things, put their name on it, and then the due date of when it's due, and it's a breeze to manage your team. Okay, so go ahead and start looking through CRMs. Go ahead, just like we formed your social media accounts, go ahead and form that CRM. Start familiarizing yourself with it and how it works. The CRM that I will be using to help you with templates and things like that is going to be Trello, just because it's the easiest, most basic one to use in order to help you guys to do what you need to do in your business. It's the easiest one to learn and understand how it works, because of the boards. It makes it so much simpler. But again, you get to use whichever one that best suits you. But like I said, ClickUp is a little more challenging to set up and get started. But once you learn it, like it has so many more capabilities and functions that are available to you that it works better. But totally, again, up to you. Look at those, see what works best for you, because again, we're all different. Our businesses are different. What we're going to need is different. And so just think in the future, think about what you're going to need, and think about how big you want your business to grow. Think about how you want to keep track of everything in your business, so that way, you even know your systems and processes and can keep up with it easily. Just like I was talking about your customer relationship management, you need to know who you're talking to. You need a list of everybody that's in your business that's a lead, right? You need to be able to keep their email addresses or their phone numbers, however that you interact with them, and you need to know where they're at on your pipeline to becoming that customer, and what steps they've taken and what they've not taken, and where you need to invite them next. So just be sure to think about that and how you want to keep up with that. I love the notebook system, and I always keep a hard copy of the things that I'm doing, but you get to do this however you want to do it, and that's the gist of this. But I do suggest getting a CRM now, starting it, and start developing those habits of keeping up with things digitally, just because what if your house burns? What if something happens? That hard copy is gone, right? And so with it being online in the cloud or something like that, you have that access to it. You can just log into your account, and there it is. It's always there, and you can just print that list out again and have that hard copy or whatever, and just keep on going with your business, right? And so just know that's available to you. Go ahead and start looking into that. See if that's how you want to manage your business, or if you just want to go with a hard copy. Totally, completely up to you. But there's multiple areas of your business that you need to keep up with. And so whenever you can create those projects and have different tabs for different things, and really be able to just save things with the right things in folders of what you're working on, and have everything right there together, it makes it so much easier to keep organized. I'm very anal about that kind of thing. I like things organized so I can find it easily, and this allows me to do that. So I think for those of you who are a lot like me and systematic and like processes and things like that, and like to stay organized and know where everything's at, and everything be compatible with everything else, I highly suggest looking into different CRMs and figuring out which one's going to be best for you. All right, guys, if you have any questions, let me know. Again, there are bonus tech modules of how to set things up. The bonus tech modules that we have are um, Asana and Trello, because those are the two easiest ones to use. But again, Asana, it quickly goes into money as well. So it really just depends on what you want to use, okay? But you can do any of them, and there are YouTube videos out there on how to set all of those up. And then again, in the bonus tech modules, I have shown you how to set some of those up as well. So be sure to check those out. All right, guys, have a great day, and I'll talk to you in the next training.